Hi, my name is Heidi Quigley. I'm a Growth and Development Director and Financial Planner at Northwestern Mutual. I graduated from Southern New Hampshire University in 2013, and I currently reside in Manhattan, Massachusetts. Southern New Hampshire prepared me the most for just the world that I live in currently because I was so busy. Being in such a small community and having a small school like Southern New Hampshire, I loved the fact that the teachers knew my name, so I was being held accountable. It was really special that you can build relationships with these teachers, and I really liked the fact that I got to do so much on campus and have so many opportunities presented to me because it was a small school. I was involved in the Disability Services Office, the Peer Mentoring Office. I was a SNHU pal, basically I was a peer advisor. And one of the things that I loved about it the most is that there was always another opportunity for me to get my feet wet with something else. So if I'm now in my job, I'm not afraid to volunteer myself and not afraid to try new things and get involved with things that aren't necessarily in my comfort zone, but learn new ideas and new concepts. So that makes me a really good team player, but also someone who they can call on for anything in the corporate world. I was part of the Jumpstart program when I came onto Southern New Hampshire University campus, and that gave me the opportunity to get on campus before anybody else did and meet other people. And I would say that the people who were mentors to me in that program, ironically, I'm still friends with them. And so having someone who's a few years older, who understands what's going on in the world and also on campus can show you the ropes, I think is really important. So although I'm sometimes the same age as the people that I'm mentoring at the office, I do have a few years more experience than they do. I've been in my current role for about 9 years now. So it's one of those things that from fitness to finance, you either are a leader and you want to help the team, or you're not, right? So I never really knew that I loved coaching until I started coaching my clients towards their goals. And then I also started coaching my mentees. And so as someone who's mentoring people, I really love to see the progression of where they started versus where they are today and where they want to go in the future. So I love being able to say, hey, what are you trying to accomplish and try to achieve with this? And how can I help get there faster or more efficiently? So with fitness, it was so similar to the financial planning world that I said, why not do fitness? So about 7 years ago, I had kind of realized that I wanted to do something in the fitness world. And so I started thinking about all the ways that I could get involved in fitness, and I stumbled into registering myself for a fitness competition. And so by accidentally, I registered for a competition and I decided, what do I have to lose? I've never done this before. Let's just try it. And it was really overwhelming. But I actually fell in love with it. And so 6 or 7 shows later, competitions later, I had won my pro card this past year. And so now I'm a professional athlete, which is really cool. So I came in first place in April of 2022. And then I did my pro show, and that was my pro debut, as they call it, in June. So if you're looking to better your life across the board, I think fitness and finance go so well together because you're working towards creating your best version of yourself. And that's something that I strive for every single day. So my job as a financial planner is to help my clients understand the importance of doing the small activities every single day that build up over time. So for anyone who's out there that's recently graduating or paying down student debt or trying to lose weight or trying to accomplish something, whatever the goal might be, it's starting with every single day having just a couple things that you feel like you have to win at. And so for me, it's literally just driving to the gym, right? It's getting up every single day and trying to get there. And not every day is a win, but especially on the corporate side, things get busy. So if I'm, trying to meet with, 6 clients every single day, it's not always going to be the easiest to make it. So I get up in the morning because you are tired. But at the end of the day, if I can make sure that I show up for myself, that's for me a big win. I love being able to support and give back to this new community by mentoring, just like I do at my full-time job. So my corporate world job allows me to do that because I have so much freedom and flexibility. So I'm excited to be able to mentor not just the people that I coach at the office, but also people back at Southern New Hampshire University. My senior year, as part of my capstone, I was able to travel to Uganda And that just showed me much about giving back to other people, and that people don't always have the same opportunities as you do. So you should take advantage of everything that's given to you. I say what I've learned is that everyone wants to help. It's just whether or not it's the right time for them. So reach out to people who are in a position of power to be able to help you, because they do want to give back and they want to pour into you as much as they can. The other thing that I learned specifically from the fitness world is that you're capable of more than you give yourself credit for. So when I did my first fitness competition is when I started to realize the power that I could harness of just being disciplined and focusing on one thing at a time. So I realized that whatever I wanted to do in this life, I could do. And it sounds very bold to speak out loud to say that, but it really is you and yourself that you're holding yourself back from your, unleashing your true potential.